guys, and welcome back to another video. So today, as you guys can see from the title above, this is going to be one of my first ever storytime videos. Now just a little disclaimer before I get into the story. I do have a couple of other storytimes that I would love to share with you guys, but I'm not sure which ones are appropriate enough for you. So if you guys would love to see more storytime videos after this one, let me know and I will try and share with you guys some different ones. The other ones are a bit overboard and a little bit too inappropriate, so I'm not sure if they would be okay for YouTube yet, but shall see, because I do know like a lot of people do like clickbait and, you know, share a lot of like inappropriate stories. So yeah, so just to start off for this little short storytime series that I think I might start maybe doing like one every few weeks or months or so, you know, as I do have, yeah, like I said, a couple of stories to share with you guys throughout my life. I endeavour to let you guys know when I do that. So also, this story time that I'm about to tell you is from when I got kicked out and banned from a nightclub slash like event venue place, because that's what it is. It's like an event place for like gigs, music gigs, very popular EDM kind of type events. So this is the story. So a little thing I'm about to tell you guys is I'm not going to mention the people involved in this and the place, because as the title says, I am still banned from this place, and it has been quite a few years that this has happened. It started back in 2011 and has been going through from last year. Got this story kind of happened when I actually got banned, and as of today I am still, like I said, banned. So I would like to not share too much details, but I thought it would be a funny video to show you guys how crazy I am, because yes, I'm a crazy girl. So in 2011, like I said in my previous videos, I used to sell tickets for underage raves for teenagers. So back like when people were like 15, 16, they went to like all these dance parties, but they weren't like of age. And it was kind of like the thing to go to when you're my age. Back then I used to like party a lot, because I was like a party freak. So I used to sell tickets for these raves for this like really cool company that I'm kind of still friends with on Facebook at the moment. And then I used to do one-off for another guy who's like a DJ, and he has like his own DJ company. And then another guy who this video is about, I did it for him one time in 2011, and then I did it for him another time last year when I got banned from this event slash club. So I'm not going to mention his name as I said before, but in 2011 he messaged me and on Facebook one day and told me that he noticed that I sell, well I did sell for these two other companies that I had enjoyed and still to this day really like the people in it, and he was wondering if I would like to sell for him. So I replied saying yeah, sure, and he asked me all these details. I forwarded all my details, and then he said cool, and then he sent me in the mail, whatever, like a bunch of tickets, and he said please sell these, you'll get commission out of them. If you sell 10 you'll get this amount of money. If you sell 10 you'll get it for free, if you sell 20 you'll get it for free, and then every time you sell you get like $5. So I was like cool, and so that's just how the standard was when you used to sell tickets back then. So I was like cool, that's fine. And then because I wasn't of age back then, well yet, yeah, so I didn't really know much about, you know, being legal and all that. And so I went and sold these tickets. I in total would have made about $350 if I did my calculations right. And so when it came to the event, I went to the event, went to go to the line. This is the venue that I got banned from in 2015, but this is back in 2011. So I went with my friend. It was like a dress up kind of one. So I went, and then we just were line. He told us to come early so he could come collect the money, and I was like yeah, that's fine. And then it was just other people as well from school that would have done this event where they sold tickets, and so we were with them. And as we got to the line, he was there. I met him. I never met him before because obviously it was just through Facebook. And then my friend who also was selling tickets from school went to go collect the money that he was owed, and he sold probably about double of what I would have sold. So he was pretty like popular and pretty good at selling these tickets as a one-off, and I think he just really, like, he was the one that asked me to get him to sell tickets too, because I recommended him to the guy, as he was wanting money as well, and he had like a lot of friends that went to these raves. And so when he went to go collect the money, because he was obviously in front of me, he walked in, and I obviously didn't see him until we got in, and apparently he didn't get the money that he was owed, and that was weird. I just thought it was maybe a mistake or something. And so when it was my turn to go in, I gave him the money, and he was like, literally all this guy said to me was, he took the money and he He like took in what I looked like, you know, he knew who I was, obviously from Facebook. He was like, cool, thanks Sandy, you'll be getting your money at the end of the night for $350. I was like, cool, that's fine with me, as long as I get it, I don't really care. But that was not what my friend got told. My friend got told nothing. He just took the money and didn't say anything. So I thought that was a bit weird. And so we partied, we were like, you know, hanged out and stuff, like everyone, you know, as we did these parties, we just like danced literally all night. Well, we did, because, you know, I'm not old enough to drink, obviously, so went to these parties. At the end of the night, I tried to find this, you know, organizer, and he wasn't around, and my friend had been not promised anything, so he was pissed off and told me to let me know if I got anything. And then I was like, cool, yep, I'll let you know. So he went off, and obviously I wasn't like close person, but I recommended him to be able to sell as well. So I thought, as being a nice person, I would let him know if I got my money, because that's what you do. It's about helping other people. So I was like, yep, I'll let you know, I'll message you, and that was it. So that was the last time I saw that guy, until like school obviously. And then so I went to the organizer, tried to find him. We spent like literally an hour trying to look for him, and he was nowhere to be seen. He had left, and he told us that he told me, I have a friend that was with me who also witnessed this, that he was going to give me the money at the end of the night. So I went home because I could not find him, and it was quite late, and I messaged him asking him, and he didn't reply to my message. A couple of days later, still nothing. And then I got kind of really annoyed, because I was like, I was underage, living at home, never had a full-time job before. That money was actually something that was more worth me than probably to him, because he was a grown adult. He could afford to, you know, spare that money. So I was pissed off, because I was a young teenager. I didn't earn money full-time. I worked at home. So I lived at home, and then, you know, I went to school. So $300, $350 to me was a lot, and to me it pissed me off. And so the weeks went by, still nothing. And then he had another event he was organising, and then I was like, if you freaking ask me, I'm gonna be pissed off. He didn't ask me because he knew he owed me money. And then yeah, I just never heard from him. I did ask him quite a few times, and I just never got any response, and neither did the guy from school. He got no response either, and that really bothered me. And then about 6 months down the track, roughly 6 months, I asked him again, you know, just, you know, to annoy him. That's what I do, I annoy people. And he messaged me, and sorry, I don't have these messages anymore to screenshot and show you, because he has blocked me, obviously, because why wouldn't he? And he messaged me going, I know you've asked me about this before, and I've told you last time, my friend, insert name, I'm not going to say the name, he said, has your money, please text him on this number or message him on this Facebook link. And I was like thinking, man, he must think I'm stupid as heck, because he never told me to message any other freaking guy. So I was pissed off at this point. I'm like, are you serious? And I told this guy from school who also did this what I got sent, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna message this guy as well then. So we both, you know, messaged this person asking for our money, and he had no freaking idea what we were talking about. He plain, you know, on point was like, what? Like, he actually replied but didn't understand what we were asking. And he was like, from what month? Like, when? Because he was like, we haven't done any events for a while. I was like, yeah, I know, because no one's replied to me. He was like, oh, sorry, I don't really know what's happening. And I was like, are you serious? And so, yeah, so we got nothing out of that guy. Nothing. And yet this other guy was, you know, doing more events down the track, and still was scamming people, you know, scam. And I was just like, you know what, I'm never going to work for this guy again. Like, I worked for free, I worked my butt off, I advertised on Facebook, I advertised through text, I pissed people off, annoying them, spamming them to buy tickets. I went to this freaking event, I used my own money to get there, used my own money to buy freaking drinks from there, you know, freaking bands from there, like outfits and all this stuff, and just promoted this like company a lot, and really bothered me. So down a few years later, when it was 2015, so last year, he was doing a R18 event, and obviously I'm of age now, so of course I'm gonna go. And it was for a guy that I'd seen live in Melbourne at Stereosonic 2 years ago, so I was like, heck yeah, I want to go to this bloody gig. But the problem was, it was organised by the guy that owed me money, and I was thinking, why the hell is he messaging me after 4 years? So he randomly messages me after, if he obviously didn't see my previous message, he was like, hey, like, I'm doing like another gig, do you want to do it? And me being the dumb person I am was like, sure, why the fuck not? Because I was like, you know what? He owes me money. I was like thinking I'm gonna probably mention it, you know, down the track. So I was like, yeah, sure. And I obviously didn't realise that he was not gonna pay me. So being the dumb person I am, promoted this like gig last year. Told friends, made people buy, you know, all this stuff. He said the same thing, you get commission, you get in for free, you get your friend in for free. So I was like, sure. And so I was able to earn more and more money for these tickets for this event, and it was at the venue that I'm currently banned from. I wasn't banned until this night, and so me and my friend went. We had other people that were going to come with, but they weren't able to get tickets, so they didn't come. And then when we got there, he was at the door, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to give him the money until he promised me the money, because, you know, I've learned my lesson. Get there, and he was like, hey, like, how are you, Sandy, you know, because he knows who I am. I was like, I'm good. And then I was like, oh, I just want to talk to you about the sung tickets, you know, about collecting the money and all that. He was like, oh yeah, that's cool. He's like, let me just grab you a drink and we can talk about it now. It's like, thank goodness, sure. So I waited for him, waited for ages, and he didn't show up. He just disappeared at his own venue. Like, I was like, are you serious? His own event. So I was like, great, I've been effed over again. And so I was like, you know, I'm just gonna enjoy the night. Worst night of my life. I got my hair pulled out, like lots of my hair just fell out because people were like crazy in the mosh pit. I was wearing open toe shoes and people were stepping on my feet. It was so crazy. It was like a crazy night, and I had been drinking as well, but I wasn't like drunk or anything. And then I was a VIP, and I decided to go to VIP to see if he was hiding there. And I spoke to someone that was in VIP, and they were like telling me about how dodgy he was. And I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, like he does this all the time. Like, he'll say he'll pay you back, but he doesn't actually pay you back. And I was like, I feel so scammed. And then we're talking crap about him, and then I went to ask that person that was with me, because I didn't know like they were gonna do this, but I was like, oh, can you just watch my stuff while I go to the bathroom, because I don't want to bring all my stuff. And they're like, yeah, sure. And the dumb person I am, I left the money that was in there in that freaking bag. So all I had was my phone with me, and I was thinking, oh, like, obviously I'm not gonna trust people with my phone, but I didn't think about the money that was in the bag. It wasn't like too much, but it was like still money. And then it was money from selling the tickets. And then when I came out, it was gone, like everything. And I was so pissed off because it was someone that I knew, and they must have been working for him as well, because they apparently gave it to him and claimed it as theirs. Pissed me off. And so when I found him eventually, he asked me where the money was, and I said someone stole it. He was like, no one stole your money. I was like, you didn't sell anything, did you? And I was like, yeah, I did. He was like, I let you in for free here. And we had an argument, and I was just like, are you serious right now? Like, this is pissing me off. And then yeah, so I asked him about $350 that he owed me from 2011. He was like, what are you talking about? He's like, what money? And I was like, are you serious? And I was like, I have messages, and I showed him, and he was like, he was like trying to like think of what to say. And long story short, because it's going too long, he kicked me out. He literally got the bouncers to me out because apparently I assaulted him. All I did was yell at him, and apparently I assaulted him. And I was so pissed off, because you do not blame someone for assault when they did it. I was so angry. And he blocked me off face, so I don't have any messages I can show you guys. I was so angry. So as of today, I've been banned in the event, because he literally got me banned, I'm pretty sure. Because the last time I went, I couldn't get in. I gave them my ID and they wouldn't let me in. So that pissed me off. So I've been banned, they kicked me out. I had to go home by myself. I took a taxi home because I couldn't get home. And my friend who was in there didn't know where I was. Literally, all I had was she apparently lost her phone that night, and she lost money too from the same person that stole mine. So, lesson learned, never trust anyone, never work for free. And I am still, as of today, banned and being kicked out of this stupid nightclub / event venue, and I'm never gonna go back. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm sorry I don't know if it's really funny, but it's quite serious. But my party days were pretty much crazy. I have way too many things that have happened party wise and also dumb wise, but one of my dumbest mistakes was ever working for someone for free, because I'm never doing that again. I learnt my lesson last year, and so many amazing events happen at that venue, and I can never just go because I'm banned. Unless I go now as I've dyed my hair. But I think he still works there. Like, I literally see on Facebook the events he creates, and it pisses me off. because I can't go to them. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next few days. So thank you guys, I'll see you later.
Let it go, make my body go. Take our bodies higher and higher.